Welcome back, guys. We are live at 5 for episode 5 of RaeHunny on the mic. We back. We back. Can't believe it's episode 5. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I love this mic. It reminds me of ASMR, except I'm not eating. But I'm going to do something with this. This is next level shit. Anyways, today it's just me, just RaeHunny. We're talking about worst case scenarios. I know it's like a little bummer, right? But we gotta talk about it. A lot of stuff has been happening in my personal life, in my friends' lives, and I just think we have to realize that stuff is going to happen. Unfortunately, we can't avoid it. There's no way around it. But if we have the tools and the mindset to work through those situations, it can be a little easier. Worst case scenarios are different for people. Some it could be as simple or as easy as a schedule change, or you have something coming up, it has to be canceled or postponed because you were, expecting that, and then all of a sudden it's not happening. That sucks. That's a bummer. It could be monetary situations, which, excuse me, we all, go through that. Once again, unexpected things happen. You have to come up off some cash, some dough, and we're not always ready for the situation. Whether it's like a surgery or if it's a death, everything costs money. And it's like, damn, like you want to do that, you want to help that person, but it's like if you can't, that's like puts you in a situation like you feel helpless or you feel useless. That can be a worst case scenario, internal that you have to deal with. So I just want to give tools and like resolutions that what I do to get through that. Preparation is key for sure. I believe to always have money set aside for a rainy day. In case something happens, if somebody, needs something, what it might be, I'm able to help. Well, I was going to say my mom, because I'll do anything for her. Anything for my kid. So you have to have money set aside for those rainy days. I honestly always believe in that. My mom taught me that from little. And I will teach my little till he's big. Have preparation money. Now, that's something you can control. You can't control like a schedule change or a conflict or, of course, death, which sucks. But the scheduling, it's like, it's not, I guess, like the biggest, worst case scenario. That's very like, small in the sense of death and everything. But whether it's like a surgery or a vacation, you can't control that. Like, what are you going to do? But people get so stressed and have so much anxiety. I'm just like, just think of that as a blessing. You can get more prepared, lose a little bit more, whatever. If it's like a vacation or a surgery, you can always tighten up. Because I know me, I've looked into surgery and they said, no, you're going to have to lose some weight. Lose some weight? That wasn't the purpose. The purpose is to get the surgery so I don't have to lose weight because you're going to take it off. They said lose weight. Ugh, oh my gosh. That was the worst case scenario. I didn't want to hear that shit. So, just look at it like the good side. Postpone is not a no. It's just a delay. And honestly, especially cosmetic surgeries, it can be scary because some people don't make it out. Now, medicinal surgeries, tonsils, I've had my tonsils removed. That had to be done. But either way, it could be a worst case scenario, and unfortunately, people don't make it out. But I believe in medicine, I believe in technology, I believe in science, and I believe in the Lord. You're going to pull through, you're going to get, through it. So that you can control the fact that you're getting surgery, but you can't control the doctors when they end there. That is out of your control. It's crazy how much we trust these people these board certified doctors and surgeons, but hey, who else gonna do it? I ain't gonna let nobody else operate on me. And I'm not going to Mexico. I'm not going to Thailand. I'm gonna be right here in Texas or Vegas or somewhere. I will not ever, ever, ever. I do not recommend doing surgery outside of the USA. If you live in USA, do it in your home country. If you're over there, you're over there. Like, it's just safety. Like, I don't understand how people would go somewhere, get these BBLs, and then be on the plane looking crazy. Like, are you serious? You're literally on your knees on a plane? No. I'd rather just be at my hometown, be somewhere in a hotel for a few days or whatever, recover, and then go home. Like, that literally blows my mind. But to each its own. You do what you can afford. You do what you want. You get what you pay for. Think about that. That's another thing. Texas has the best medical care. Houston has the best medical care. Yeah, I don't care what you say. Houston, hands down, has the best medical field in the world. Anyways, I'm kind of going tangent. So yeah, things that you can control are your emotions. I'm a very emotional being. I have come to grips with that I am an emotional human being. And I'm okay with that. But you have to understand how to control those emotions. Because if you can't control them, you won't recognize them. If you can't recognize them, you can't acknowledge those feelings at a later time or whenever. Like, you have to be able to reflect and sit back and be like, why am I feeling this? And people don't understand, anger is always a secondary emotion. You never just are going to be angry. Like, you have to realize and, point out the reason why you're angry. It could be internal, it could be external, it could be another person, but you have to control how you react to that. I will never, ever, ever allow somebody to get me out of my meditative state. Can't do that. You can't do that. You have to, as hard as it is, you have to just hold it in, because they win in that situation. And you ain't gonna get over on me. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna have me out here looking crazy. Like, that's weird. And you're a weirdo for doing that. You're a weirdo. You want to get somebody upset? You're a fucking weirdo. Like, who does that shit? Like, we're supposed to be all here happy and loving on each other in this world, and you're over here wanting to provoke people and get them angry and upset? That's weird. Quick story time. High school. High school. I had a staff member. He liked to yell. And I kid you not, he was yelling and he had an erection. I don't understand why. To this day, I don't understand why he was able to be working in a school of kids. This was high school. And this was junior year, senior year. Like, who does that? Like, you are f***ing weird. And you shouldn't be around kids. And you are still around kids till this day. You won't be teaching my child, like, f***ing weirdo. Like, that's just weird to me. Like, I will never understand how people get off on that shit. Well, now that I think about it, damn, I'm just as bad. But that's with kids. That's different. He needs to be away. But now that I think about it, not that I get off on it, but like Gordon Ramsay, when that man be cussing and calling people sandwich idiots, this man can call me a sandwich idiot. He can call me a fat cow. He be cussing his chefs out. Baby, I ain't gonna lie. I get a little aroused when that man be yelling on the TV. But we're adults, so it's a little different. But oh my god. Oh my god, that literally just honestly just took everything that I just said out the fucking window, because he's angry and I'm getting off on that shit. But he's not angry, he's passionate. There we go. He's not angry, he's passionate. about his food, about his quality of work. There you go. Anyways, back to what I'm saying about my resolutions to conflict resolution. Yeah, you have to control what you can control, and what you can't control, it's out of your control, unfortunately. And I just definitely every day, I do my daily affirmations, I pray, and I definitely realize if I don't do those things first thing in the morning, my whole entire day is off. It's not necessarily that I have a bad day, but I'm not like focused, or I'm not able to like reel back in like what the main point of the day is. Like if you don't know where you're gonna go, what you're trying to accomplish for the day, your day is gonna be out of whack. It's gonna be off. So I don't know what y'all guys do, but I definitely recommend that. Yoga is also something that I do. I don't do it as often as I want to, but I'm gonna get into that. I know during the mukbang we had talked about crystals. People do that, and it's not something you have to think about. Like it's just always with you. You're always, kind of in tune with that energy. So that's another thing you can do. Nature, being one with nature is definitely big for me. Just going on a hike or being in the pool, like just being outside and grounded with the earth does wonders. I don't think people realize how much you should be in tune with Mother Nature. Like, she's called Mother Nature for a reason. Like, come on. And I like flowers. I like plants. I just got into plants. My mom is a real big gardener. So I just got into plants, but I love flowers. I always keep a bouquet of flowers around. You have to keep it fresh and, in your life, because it definitely breathes life into you. Talk to your plants, y'all. They like that shit. And that's really all I do from time to time. Everything else is just a bonus. But if I don't have those 5, was it 5? I don't know. If I don't have those things in my daily life, then it's not going to be a smooth ride. But to each its own. Find what makes you happy, and just do your daily affirmations. I love it. It pops up on my phone every single morning, 6:00 on the dot. So I don't have to think about it. Read my daily affirmation. Take that with me. I share it with my friends. They love them, and definitely just do what makes you happy. Yeah, because this past 2 weeks, I've been really kind of a roller coaster, honestly, of emotions. And you just have to realize and acknowledge what's going on. Confront it. Don't run away from the situation, and don't run away from the emotions. Look at the situation, understand the situation, understand your feelings, and understand how you're going to get through it. Because there's always another side. There's always the other side to it. It sucks. Life can be hard sometimes. It really can be. But you have a support system with me. Always, always, always. And I hope these tools help. I hope, you always see that in the morning is going to be a brighter day. Don't ever think that this is, the end. Because it's not. I know it's dark sometimes. It can be very mournful, but it's always another side to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick. That was it. I love y'all. I truly do love y'all. Y'all are everything. I'm loving the comments, the messages. Feel free to always reach out to me. And we're going to be back with another episode. Next week, I don't know. I think she's out of town, but I think she'll be back. So be looking forward to that. Another fun episode with my girl. And until then, I love y'all. Peace. Bye.